Just in
Just in
time.
time. About to talk about the Knicks. Carmelo Anthony talking about how he's an underrated superstar.
No, he's not underrated, but he just don't win.
I think Carmelo is underrated.
He
I think
is.
he's very underrated. People say things like he doesn't win, or you know what I mean. He doesn't win, or he hasn't gotten to a certain place in the playoffs. And I mean, I just go, Chris Paul. Everyone seems to love Chris Paul. Chris Paul doesn't have a championship yet, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. But
And
everybody
we brought
loves
that up
Chris
last week.
Paul.
Remember? We brought that up
Yes,
last
we
week.
did. Chris Paul is a great player, but I just use that analogy to show people that you can't you know what I mean, not give the man Carmelo his just dues because he doesn't have a championship.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Carmelo has been on teams where some have even looked good on paper, but there weren't championship caliber teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Denver, when he played with who he played with AI.
Yeah.
He played
Allen
with
Iverson. Yep.
He even played with Billups for a little bit, right? Billups and who was there too, man?
I think J.R. Smith.
Yeah, J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith came off the bench. Aaron Afalo.
Aaron Afalo, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even that team is like Nene. It was a good team. It was a good team. It wasn't a championship caliber
They made
team.
it to the Western Conference Finals, which is not bad, but
They weren't a championship
Yeah.
caliber team. So you really can't. I can't knock Carmelo. I think he's definitely underrated. A lot of people feel like he's underrated because he can't really do well. He doesn't do much besides scoring. Like, never mind the fact that he averaged 8 rebounds, 8 rebounds. Like, just forget about that.
Yeah.
People don't mention that. They just talk about his ability to score. So they, you know what I mean. Don't give him enough praise. Honestly, I
It
don't-
seems like Carmelo only brings his A game when he play better players. Like
that's how
LeBron.
you feel.
that's very true.
When
He,
play
he really
LeBron,
does.
He brings his A game. He played D. He
Yeah.
played D. I don't care what no one's talking about. That's when
Yeah.
he brings his A game when he play better players.
I wouldn't disagree with that, but I also can't disagree with the fact that he's definitely underrated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, did you see the last year before the season started? Remember we were talking about it in the locker room. We were talking about how they had James Harden in front of Dwayne Wade,
Mm-hmm.
and they had Carmelo like number 8, 9 NBA superstars
Uh-huh.
ranking. They had him in ranking, and they had him number 8 or 9. Are you kidding me?
That's
Are you kidding? We're talking about the best scorer in the NBA.
yeah.
The best scorer. I'm not saying he led. He was the NBA scoring championship. That doesn't make you the best scorer.
Yeah.
You can take a million threes and can't make a layup to save your life.
Yeah.
But if you make 10 threes a game, what do you average? 30.
Yeah.
So don't tell me because a point average makes you the best scorer. No, his ability to score from everywhere on the floor, from coast to coast, from catch and shoot threes, from creating his own shot, from posting up to mid range, he's the best scorer in the game. He's the best scorer in the game.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
he is.
I can't go against that. And I love KD. Don't get me wrong. KD's a
Yeah.
great player, but he's not a better scorer than Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony.
Does he score more? Yes. Is he a better scorer? No, he's not.
No, yeah, a lot of people sleep on Carmelo Anthony, and he always brings his A game when he can, and when he does bad, it's like, oh, he only had 15, 17, which is still okay, but it's
What you got to say about that? Because I see your face expressions, Isaiah. What you got to say
I
about
just
this?
think LeBron James has been outshining him. Like, it seems like the NBA just give LeBron everything. Like, rookie years, everybody know Carmelo Anthony should have won Rookie of the Year.
And honestly, I feel the same way. The Cavaliers didn't make the playoffs.
Carmelo
Yeah.
Anthony made the playoffs.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, people. He made the playoffs. And Isaiah's point is totally correct. It's like they have the red carpet rolled out for LeBron since he's been in the league. What do you think, Johnny?
oh, it's definitely true. Against LeBron James, oh yeah.
And it's funny because they say history repeats itself.
Seeing the
Jabari
same thing with who?
Parker and Andrew
who?
Wiggins going to
Yep.
have the same exact thing.
You
Yeah.
get everything that they want.
No, Andrew Wiggins
Andrew
going
Wiggins
to
gonna
get
get all
everything he
the
wants.
hype.
And Jabari Parker is going to be stuck in the shadows his
Yeah.
whole career. Unless he win a championship first.
And I hope, you know what? And I hope he breaks that cycle. I hope Jabari Parker breaks that cycle because it is very similar to Melo and LeBron James. The way LeBron had it rolled like the red carpet rolled out for him. You know,
Mhm.
all the hype he had from coming from high school
Yeah.
and averaging what 25, 8 and 8, and you know being a player with the ability to even be compared to Jordan as far as being able to do everything on the court, as far as athleticism. Carmelo Anthony was athletic coming out of high school and college, but
Yeah.
LeBron was on another level of athleticism. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I
already
mean?
had the
So
talent.
they already like projected him to be like Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when he signed $100 million for his first, before he even played
I
the
think
game with
90,
Nike,
90.
$90 million.
That's crazy.
So you're talking before he played the game. I'm out of high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. So it's sad to see that Melo is always in the shadows, and he always gets the bad end of the stick when his teams lose
Mhm.
because he shot bad. Oh, he shot 13 for 28. Oh, he shot 11 for 27. Bro, they bring this man in to score.
Mhm.
I was gonna
And
say
then
that.
people say he doesn't play defense. Do you not know that coaches put their don't put their best, even when their best players say, "Oh, I want to guard him," coach. To strategize, coaches do not put their best players, offensive players, on the best defensive players. I mean, the team's best offensive players to get them in foul trouble defensively.
Mhm.
So it's like they say, "Oh, Carmelo don't play D." Like at the same time, what this man's being told is to play D. Everybody he wants you to play hard and play D,
Yeah.
but be smart. Stay out of foul trouble. We need you to score.
Yeah.
We need you to score. And what do you do? What do you do? Like they don't have a shot at consistently winning basketball games
Yeah.
if Carmelo Anthony doesn't score.
It's true. That is very, very true.
They
And
build these.
I think LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony be on two different teams. Like LeBron got the ball in his hand most of the time. Carmelo Anthony doesn't.
Yeah.
He has a point guard to bring it up to give him the ball. Who do you had? Jason Kidd, Raymond Felton. He had Tyson Chandler, who's supposed to play defense. His team
They
is
all
built
didn't-
different.
Yeah.
He
they
was
didn't-
just his main focus. It seemed like his team main focus was for him to score. LeBron James is on the Heat. Who do you have? Him, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
He's playing in the post, so it's gonna be easier for him to get rebounds. I'm not trying to knock LeBron. He's one of the greatest players. I'm not knocking him, but I'm just saying though. If you look at it, he got the ball in his hand. He's playing point guard. Of course, he'll get assists. He's playing point guard.
The ball is in his hands all the time.
Oh,
all
yeah.
the
Mario Chalmers is not a point guard. He's a shooting guard.
Thank you.
He's bringing the ball.
I'm
to the
glad
court.
you brought that up.
Agreed.
A lot of people think that Mario Chalmers is good. I don't really think he's good.
No,
LeBron
he's
James,
a good-
he
he's a good
is
player.
good, but LeBron James always
not
took
a point
control.
guard.
Yeah, LeBron James
Carmelo
always took
Anthony's
control.
not bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah,
It's not happening.
He's capable of doing
No,
it.
he can bring it up the court. I'm saying.
Yeah,
though.
I know.
LeBron
See,
James bring the ball up the
Bring the,
court.
like when we say bring the ball up the court, if Carmelo get a rebound, for sure he has all free reign to dribble the ball up the court, go coast to coast, do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about out of a dead ball or other team scores the basket, Carmelo Anthony isn't getting the outlet pass to bring the ball up the court. He's running up the court. He's running the wing, or he's running the four. He's running to the block, or he's running to the running to the elbow, the mid range area. You see, that's the Isaiah made another great point. LeBron has the ball in his hands all the time, all the time, and and rightfully so. He should have the ball in his hand all the time, but people get it confused with saying that he's so much better than Carmelo or not giving Carmelo his just due because he shoots the ball. He shoots the ball basically majority of the time once he gets the ball.
Yeah.
But he's not bringing the ball up. LeBron has the option to shoot the ball whenever he feels like it too. When you touch the ball that much more, you could pass the ball more because you know you're going to get it again, or you know that you're going to have the ball in your hands. It's like it's just two totally different things.
And it seems like LeBron has the ball in his hand with more time on his hands. By the time Carmelo Anthony get the ball, it'd be around like 15 seconds on the clock. You know he got to size you up. He got to size you up. He got to make a quick decision. And his best decision is scoring. That's what he do best is score.
That's what these coaches are telling him. I don't know if you guys know, but these coaches are telling him to score the basketball. They're not telling him, "Oh, Carmelo, get in there and facilitate." No. And if you look at Carmelo teams, his teams have been built around him scoring.
Yep.
Yeah.
LeBron teams have been built around him facilitating.
Yeah.
because no one really can stay in front of LeBron. And then if you do double or you help, he has shooters around him.
Yeah. Very
Or
true.
people who are capable of making plays once he gives up the basketball. The New York Knicks, who do they have? Once he gives up the basketball, who do they have that can really make a J.R. Smith, that can really make a play? You don't understand what I'm saying?
That's very true. LeBron, now that I'm really thinking about it, LeBron James, it's like they want him to succeed, and then
Exactly.
like Carmelo Anthony's just like trying to dig out of this hole and to try to get a championship, but it's like he don't have the players that LeBron James has. So it's like,
Definitely.
LeBron goes to Cleveland, look, he has Kyrie Irving,
And he still has a bomb squad.
Yeah.
And I don't take nothing away from LeBron because
Yeah.
LeBron is like that. You see,
Yeah.
he made it to the finals
With the Cavs.
with the Cavs
Yeah.
before they had any of these superstars. So we're not
Yeah.
going to take anything away from LeBron James.
Yeah.
We're not going to take anything away from LeBron James. But what we are going to do is start giving my man Carmelo Anthony some more credit because he doggone deserve it.
Yeah, he works hard. I mean, he's definitely he is the best scorer in the league.
I hear all these people
Yeah.
talking about this low carb diet that LeBron going on. I think Carmelo went on the same one. And I don't hear anybody talking about, oh, Carmelo, you doing a great job losing weight. Carmelo, good job. All right, you got some support over here.
That's good, The Knicks, I mean, they have new people now. They have Shane Larkin, who played it from University of Miami. Now, do you feel like he's a great role? I mean, because I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr. is he's gonna have an incredible year.
You think so?
Oh, I think he's gonna have a
You
big
think
year.
so?
Yeah.
He gonna play good.
Yeah.
Well,
I-
I like him.
I got Tim Hardaway Jr. averaging about 11 points this year, if that. 10, 11 points.
Yeah, I mean,
Remember I said that. 10, 11 points. I think that I have one problem with him, and it's that from watching him rookie year, just not only like his body language and the way, and you got to have confidence.
yeah,
But
very
he's
true.
like sometimes he would look off Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith to take contested shots. I didn't like that about him. I feel like he thinks that he's better than he actually is. That's just my personal opinion. And he is a good player. He's a very good player.
Yeah,
But when you're a good player, when you think that you're better than you are, it brings you down a level.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It brings you down a level. You're not as good as a player as you really are because you believe that you're better than you are.
Mhm.
Well, you should never think like that. You should always be humble. And I don't think he has that humble side to him. I personally don't think that. And I'm not saying all people are like this, but it can possibly be the fact that he didn't really have to be humble. His dad was Tim Hardaway. Like,
Yeah.
why would I don't. He probably didn't have to be humble. I don't know. I'm not saying that that's why, but I'm saying that that's probably a reason. If it's not, then it's not. I'm not. So people, please don't bash me or anything like that. I'm just saying that could be a reason because I didn't like his arrogant, cocky attitude he has to him. And it's not like when he make one spectacular play, like he'll catch an alley hoop and then it's like so like amazing. Yeah, like he's the man.
yeah,
But he's definitely a good player. But that personally I don't like that type of stuff.
yeah.
If you're not the man. Now if you're LeBron James doing that, then I love to see it.
or Kyrie Irving.
You know how I feel about Kyrie Irving. Please don't start me up. Please don't start me up on that man.
No, but do you feel when it gets towards the end of Carmelo Anthony's career, do you think he'll get at least one championship?
I believe so.
You
You want
believe so?
my honest opinion?
Yeah, give me. Your
I
honest
think
opinion.
Carmelo Anthony has got at least another 8 to 10 years in him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Cause he don't.
I know what you about to
He
say.
don't exert a lot of energy.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I knew what's coming. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't exert a lot of energy.
Yeah.
That's Carmelo Anthony can play another 8 to 10 years at if not the level that he's at, a level beneath. And that is still superstar quality.
Yeah.
He doesn't exert a lot of energy because all his buckets are efficient. Catch and shoot threes, drives from the post. Like even if he exerts a lot of energy, it's like his game doesn't require him to exert
Yeah.
a lot of energy. He's not a high flyer. He has bounce, but he's not a high flyer.
No, he also plays simple basketball. He doesn't
Very.
he doesn't showboat no nothing when he dunks. He doesn't do any tricks. It's just a basic dunk,
Uh-huh.
you know. And that that's where it can lead to a longer career. You know, if you think about Derrick Rose, I mean, Derrick Rose was always all about a little bit of showboat when he dunks. You know, and look at that, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was all about that, you know.
No, it's just they stay on the floor a lot. They get hit a lot, so they always on the floor.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony hits you before you hit him.
Yeah, well, and
you
he's also
gonna be on the floor.
No, yeah, he's really strong too. He's
strong.
very, very strong.
You gonna be on the floor. No, man, but I definitely I have a lot of respect and admiration for Carmelo Anthony. Like, he's a great player, man. He's a great player. He score from anywhere on the floor. That's such a talent. Like, that's such a talent. And if he had better pieces around him to actually pass the ball when he's double teamed, because right now, to be honest with you, if Carmelo was taking a shot from the mid range out of the post over two people, like a turnaround fadeaway, they would probably live with that more than him kicking it out to someone who isn't going to do anything with the basketball.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's never good when, you know what I mean, when you would rather your best player or star player to shoot a shot over two. Like Kobe Bryant, if you watch Kobe, a lot of times with the Lakers team where he didn't have a lot of help, the double team would be coming and Kobe just he turns away from the double team on the fadeaway and shoots the ball.
Yeah.
Instead of passing the ball to an open man and swinging and getting that extra pass, the shot is going up because they have more confidence in Kobe Bryant actually making that shot than the ball being swung around and getting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
So.
No, yeah, and I feel you know what else is going to make a big difference is Phil Jackson being there.
Oh,
I
true.
mean, Phil Jackson taught the best players.
Yeah, I agree.
Jordan and Kobe, and Scottie Pippen.
True.
And so it's like
Shaq.
Oh, yeah, Shaq.
Some great players, man.
And then Derek Fisher as head coach. I think that's a great move. I feel they're going to start running the triangle offense.
Derek Fisher is the head coach, man. Yeah. You know what that means? You know what they just did? They just put winners.
Yeah.
In that organization. That's all they did.
Yeah.
Winners. I'm anxious to see how that pans out, man.
And that's what they need. They need winners because the Knicks, they're beloved by their fans. There's a lot
I'm not even a Knicks fan, and I love the Knicks. You know what I mean? I'm not even a Knicks fan. I'm originally a Bulls fan, so.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Bulls fan, but my second favorite team is wherever that man Carmelo Anthony is.
Yeah. And it's just the Knicks, the GM just needs to get the right players for Carmelo. That's another important thing for the Knicks. I mean, like how Isaiah was talking about Tyson Chandler supposed to doing his job, Raymond Felton, and they didn't do their job, And it was just like all the hype for the Knicks just didn't really get to show.
I think they did their job. They just did the best they could. Everybody, a lot of players don't get to that high level. They don't know what to do at certain times. So a lot of people who say people ain't do their jobs, they did the best they could do. They just came up short. That's it. That's really it.
I think I agree with them thinking. I understand what you're saying too, Johnny.
Yeah.
I agree that they did the best that they can do, but what I think Isaiah's trying to say is they aren't capable of doing better. They did their best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just need better players there.
Yeah.
So.
Like Cleveland, the GM did whatever it took to get Kevin Love.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you got to sacrifice.
Sometimes
to get
you got to do whatever it takes to get. Yeah, in this league right now, it's very seldom that you're going to win an NBA title with a bunch of mediocre players.
Yeah.
San Antonio just won it, but don't get it messed up. They have a bunch of good mediocre great role players.
Yeah.
But mediocre in terms of like skill for being a superstar, basically, is what I'm telling you. They're star players. They have a lot of mediocre borderline players, but they also have veterans. Yeah. And Tony Parker is a top point guard in the league, contrary to what anyone believes. Tim Duncan, what can you say about Tim Duncan? You seen his stats? Didn't he average 20 and 10?
Greatest
you know how old he is?
Time.
Come on, man. Come on. Like, they have that those are two superstars right there.
Yeah.
You got Mano, who never became a superstar but was always on that cusp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got and then you put shooters around them with guys those shooters can also drive and kick.
Yeah.
Drive and kick. If you got 5 players on the floor that can all shoot, 5 players that can all attack the rim, man, it's a problem.
Something special. Yeah.
That is something very special because how can you defend that?
Exactly.
And they all can pass the ball. The ball flows. They screen hard. They cut hard. You can't guard that.
Yeah.
But besides them, I mean, winning a championship with mediocre players and role players is going to be very hard to do. Nothing's impossible, but it's going to be very hard.
No, yeah, definitely. So we're going to have to wrap it up, folks. It's about that time. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
you know,
appreciate it.
Appreciate all the love. And this is Off the Bounce.
I'm David
Yeah,
Laury.
right?
And it's Isaiah Williams.
And Johnny Diaz. We'll
Signing out.
catch you next week. Remember, folks, every Thursday at 5. And if there's any questions, you know what to hear about us, let us know.